Hello? I got pretty loud pretty quick. Hello, hello, hello. Testing. It's pretty low. Hold on. Hello, let me say a full sentence to see if it is working. Okay, it is. Episode number 8. I looked it up in our MyGM mode on WWE 2K24. Coming off a great episode number 7, where we concluded 2 great championship rivalries between Kurt Angle and Chad Gable for the World Championship, and Seth Rollins and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat for our United States Championship. We made several signings, including Becky Lynch, Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, the Judgment Day, and as the man that you could see right here, and more than likely seeing the thumbnail of the video, The Rock. Now, I have a slight issue, and that is we don't necessarily have anybody lined up next in our world title picture and U.S. title picture, because Steamboat and Gable, I plan on them feuding with one another. So, The Rock, I would imagine, is next up in our world title scene, standings. We don't really have any stand-ins. So, Seth doesn't have anybody lined up. I don't know what we will be doing with Seth through the course of this episode. That is going to be a wait-and-see situation. But we need The Rock to be a heel. Better yet, we need The Rock to be the final boss. I know this is 20-plus years before that happened. This is 01 Rock. This is... You could debate which Rock is prom Rock or not, but this was the top star of the company, Rock. Regardless, we're going to have The Rock turn into the final boss, and he's going to be challenging Kurt Angle at some point for the world title in this video, if everything goes to plan. So, another noteworthy thing is that our shakeup for this month that most of the times I never realize or even use, but the one for this month is that Extreme Rules matches are free, but they cost more stamina. So, we will see what happens there. There's also a slight chance that Valhalla ends up very angry at us, because she wants a match with Candice LeRae in the next 2 weeks. So, it's not happening tonight. Might happen next week. But I do want to start this Candice LeRae, Rhea Ripley rivalry, because Rhea defeated Michin in a gruesome rivalry in our last episode. So, the good thing for y'all is that I already wrote all this stuff down, and we can go right into everything. Also, I know I was going to forget something. We had a lot to say off the top. We're about to get our second Hall of Fame trophy because we have a call-out promo on this episode, so we'll have 5. We can still do some of these other ones and earn other power cards, but we're going to get that second Hall of Fame trophy tonight. So here we go. As my neighbor never fails to leave right when I start a video. And it's always loud for me, but I don't think it's ever loud for y'all. As Dijak once again defeats Axiom. No one is injured. There's the transformation to the final boss. Candice, our double champion in the women's division, versus Rhea Ripley. As Rhea wins. 4 stars. Okay. LA Knight, Bobby Roode, former tag champions here, turned on one another once losing the tag team titles. We got I could have done this as a Extreme Rules match, but at some point they might. But Valhalla shocker win, I guess you could say. Seth this is the anomaly. I don't know if that's a good thing or a I don't know why I used the word I don't know how to use, but he's the X factor. I think that's a better word to use, because I don't know what the hell to do with him in the course of this video. As the Judgment Day win once again. Very quick episode. Kombucha finally defeated Gunther. Gunther, if you need my help, just let me know, please. I'm still also a bit salty because things would have been a little bit easier for us if ECW still had Scott Steiner, because I was going to trade Chad Gable and whatever money I needed to get Scott Steiner to feud with Kurt Angle. Just for him to, once we get to the trade part, disappear. So, there was that. So, if y'all hear my fan, I'm sorry, but it's a bit hot right now. Again, everything, I hear everything. I don't know if y'all do or not, so that's why I get worried. As Honky Tonk Man is once again dominating ECW, but picked up a boo-boo in that process. I don't know if I said it already, but I thought I was recording it when I did it, which I just lied to y'all. I did use the bad publicity. I probably should have freaking not even mentioned it at all, but we're using the power card bad publicity on NXT 2.0 to try to steal some of their fans away. Bad publicity. Umaga. I don't know when he signed there. As I need to look at Sensational Sherry's win percentage, because I don't think she has ever lost a match. As Strowman and Styles retain the tag titles. Poor opening. Okay, that you can't. We got no show had a higher rated match than us, and that's what you want to focus on. Okay. We might be able to sign somebody for Seth. Here's the thing with signing someone is that there's boom. I love that sound effect. That was nice. So we're in second place. We did not take a lot of freaking NXT's fans because we're still almost 100,000 behind. That sucks. Oh well. Maybe it might be for next week's episode. The Rock has been getting in Tyler Bates' face lately. That is low-key kind of funny. I'm just going to hope this does not spark into a match. I'm going to spark into a rivalry. I think I got an idea that could stop that. But I will do this as a match this week. An extremely weird match, but Tyler Bate and The Rock. Why? This is what happens. I'm not giving no bonuses out. Why does it even give you that option? Like they're complimenting us. Now they're going to take it as a diss. Her morale's already freaking straight line face, not even frowny face. I don't want to give a bonus, especially because we just got this spark in the money. I'm really thinking about it. I gave Seth a bonus already. At least his was 100,000. This is 50,000. I'm gonna be generous. Now, if you end up turning my back on me, you're gonna be on the list with Mick Foley. I'm gonna be generous and give you this freaking bonus. I want green smile. I don't want just smiley face. I want it green, light up, freaking face. This is why we can't have anything. And you also just screwed Seth out of having a decent U.S. title feud because they want that money. Regardless. Opening. All right. I see that it says to take a Hell in the Cell match. This might not be the biggest thing, but we're going to do it. So, we need... I also feel bad for it. I think the good thing about Axiom is I don't think he's going to be asking us for a lot of money. That is a good thing about Axiom. All right. The Rock and Tyler Bate. Why is this an actual rivalry? This bothers me. I didn't want it to be a freaking... rivalry. I just wanted it to be a one-off match. But that's fair. It's the Rock specialty match. We'll see what happens there. If we could have a run-in, which I don't think we can because it would change it to a regular match, it would make a lot of sense if it was Dominic Mysterio. Okay, we could do that. We can actually do that. And I know having a Hell in a Cell match at the middle of an episode, but I don't expect this to get high ratings, so that's why it's there. What I do expect to get high ratings is Bobby Roode and LA Knight. Extreme Rules. Boom. Right here is going to be our opening match. Candice and Valhalla. That way Valhalla gets that match that she wants. And we're going to have a run-in with Becky attacking Valhalla, continuing that rivalry. We're going to make it another Extreme Rules match and give Candice the week off. Maybe the next 2 weeks off. We'll see how that goes. If Seth didn't have low stamina, I would have a match. Let's think this through. Now, this last match is the one we need to think about. Rhea, I'm giving the week off. Michin and Tiffany, I'll probably also give the week off as well. I kind of want to book Finn and Butch because I don't know how many other opportunities I'll have for that match. I'm sorry that I called him Butch, but I saw it and didn't see Pete Dunne. So, we'll do this in a what's a low stamina match? We'll do a tables match. We're actually going to make this a triple threat. We're going to add Seth into it. That way Seth is doing something. I know I shouldn't, but I am. Alright. Over here. I think we're just going to do we're going to do one call-out promo for Steamboat and Gable to establish this rivalry. Kurt, I said I'm going to give the week off too. Or, let's think this through. Dijak, we don't really need this rivalry to progress that much. So we're going to do, and stamina-wise, himself and Axiom are the highest. So that's why they're doing the ad promos this week. Will we get a lot of money from it? We'll wait and see. Will the bad publicity power-up card affect this week, or was that for last week? I should have looked into it because, again, we didn't get that much of a boost, which kind of bothered me a little bit. So, Candace, I'm telling you now, you'll get the week off next week. Is there anything else of note? These expiring contracts are going to be what screws us around WrestleMania time. But I think the thing we're going to do with Seth is just have him insert himself into rivalries until WrestleMania time. We also do have this, which gives us one of these contracted stars to be permanent, which might be for Seth. I don't know. I don't know who that will be for yet. And just because I want to get our once we get the lead with the fans, I don't plan on letting it go. So I'm trying everything there. So we're going to go ahead and use that this week. And because you can't use it a PLE week, so we'd have 2 more chances to use it. And this is a pretty good episode. We've had 2 good episodes back to back. Alright. Now, we're going to use this against NXT. Might not. I don't think that's really the biggest deal, but it is what it is. And we're going to use this for ECW. Granted, they're used to being in this. So I don't know why it wouldn't let me scroll up. Now, Kurt's getting another week off. Tiffany, Mia Yim are getting another week off. Who else is not booked? I think it's just Chad Gable. So, I think we're got everything accomplished. I just need to write it all down first. And I'm alright with this episode. I don't even know what our next pay-per-view is. Because I know the one after is going to be WrestleMania.
1, 2, that's 3. Ring the bell.
Just to keep Valhalla. Okay, can't net. We do have an injury rehab. What sucks about it is that it's 3 weeks. And I'm willing to give Candace these 3 weeks to rest and then bring her back for the PLE. So, we'll wait to see what happens there. But I mainly did this match because Valhalla wanted it. And it should continue the Becky Lynch Valhalla. Oh my God! Oh no! That's not Chad Gable. I just realized that. I messed up. I messed up bad.
1, 2, that's it. Ring the bell.
Y'all didn't even let me know. Seth won. I don't know why Seth is like way taller than them in that triple threat graphic. It's not the biggest deal. Here's the thing as well. We're at close to the end of the season. Releasing people from contracts don't give you much money back. Valhalla. I'm trying to So that is a bit hilarious, as we have a Hell in the Cell match in the middle of the episode between The Rock and Tyler Bate. Mysterio and Bate. Okay, I was about to say. So that should drop The Rock out of that rivalry, and it was 3.5 stars, which is a lot better than I expected it to be. We're getting money. The Rock and Bate, which is just an hilarious rivalry as well. So the tag team title scene is splitting into several different rivalries. This is LA Knight went 3. Okay, now they're gonna say poor main event. That's kind of fair. Actually, it was all 3 stars and above. Wade Barra. This bothers me that they can just do regular matches and get these stars, and then I have to do these stipulation matches, get the same freaking ratings. And if I did a regular match, we would get low ratings. That's what bothers me. Gunther and McIntyre as a team. I think it would make more sense if it was Barrett and McIntyre. United Kingdom from WWE 12, I think was their faction name. What, Sheamus and Mr. William Regal. As I don't know who Luke Gallows came into this match to attack. Between Sami Zayn and Harley Race. One sensational Sherry win again. She doesn't, so I don't have to look at that fucking freaking win-loss ratio. She at least has 1 loss now. Io Sky, Stacy Keibler would 100% watch that. 105% watch that. Sandman. I feel like the Sandman has lost, but he's definitely won more than he has lost. Him, Honky Tonk Man, and Sherry run this territory. And somehow, look at this. Tamina's out. Who was Styles' tag partner? Styles' tag partner was Strowman. And he's not even teaming with him. And now he's out for 5 weeks, so it doesn't matter. Look at this. Kind of bothers me. It is what it is. It was what it was. We do have more money than... We have more money than both brands. So, I want to pat myself on the back there. Now, we do have more fans. We're getting closer than we were. So, that is a good thing, I guess. Survivor Series is next. Yeah. Okay, have at least one submission match. Valhalla and Becky. Submission, boom. Now, what would really help? We're gonna get this. Now, who we need to use it for, I don't quite know yet. I just know once we get to the end of this pay-per-view, we're gonna have decisions to make contract-wise. So, I think we could sign Axiom to a decent contract. The main people, if we had to do a hierarchy, Seth, Becky, Rock, Finn, Dominic, Axiom. Axiom's contract expires first. So what I think I'm going to do, and something that is a bit insane, but it is the first time on our show, a casket match. Just so, Axiom, I appreciate you. And this could also lead into Seth teaming back up with Dijak. Now, who he will be facing, feuding with, I don't know. I think we're going to actually do I want to do this? For now, yes. This might change. Other matches, though. This is just hilarious that I did that. I can't even believe that I did that. I'm going to need... Did Tyler Bate ask for a grudge match? Because I don't think he did. Okay, no. I don't know why I want that for now. What we need, tag team call out. Do we actually need this? No, we actually need this. This is a big wet fart. This is which is hilarious in hindsight. Boom. This might change. A lot of this is card subject to change at the moment. We do need The Rock to call out Kurt Angle. They might have a match next week and then another one at the pay-per-view. I would hope that Kurt... Here's the thing. Freaking 6 more stamina this week. So if Kurt doesn't compete, Kurt, I believe, is at a 29 stamina. He's supposed to get a plus 12 if he doesn't cut a promo or anything. So for the sake of it, we're going to do this for Kurt. Or I just lied. Alright, we'll see what happens. I might not even need to do that. We have two different contract situations. Which, here is the thing as well. The Rock, is not the top of my priority list with re-signing. Because it's also funny that we have 4 champions that are on these type of contracts. And if you realize, I have a fixed match, so I might, once we do Rock and Kurt Angle, just fix the match for the title. That way Kurt wins the title and The Rock can't leave with the title. So, between these two, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger bite, so if it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Seth is going to get this. Boom. It's like, which one would I rather use this for, though? I will say, actually, makes more sense to do this for Seth and don't have him compete this week. So. And Seth has been here almost the whole freaking time, so I think it does make sense for Seth. We don't have to worry about signing him to another contract. So now we mainly just need to re-sign Finn, Dominic, and Becky. And there might be potential that we sign one more other person. What division? I don't know. We're not doing it at this moment, so that doesn't matter right now. I don't know what this means by selected superstar. I'm going to... Which one would be... I got money. Ah, yeah, I just wasted this. I didn't really need it. Who's got... We're going to do this for Rhea. Because I feel... I want to build the... Oh, maybe Butch. Rhea or Butch. We're going to do it for Rhea because I feel that she's more likely to stay than Butch is. Alright, now... What do we need to do here? We're going to have an Extreme Rules match between these two, I think. We'll wait and see that. LA Knight. What is Bobby Roode's stamina? These two. Normal match. We're going to do a test. We're going to have them in a normal match because their Extreme Rules match got a 3-star. So if we just have it in a normal match, I want to see if it's going to be 3-star or higher. That's going to be a test right here. One submission match, which is in our opening match. What to do. I think I'm fine with this match because 2 people are busy. Butch is kind of in a weird spot. I apologize, Mr. Butch. And we're going to have Finn try to bring us some money in. So next week's episode is going to be the tricky one. The pay-per-view is going to be odd as hell. But it should be LA Knight, Bobby Roode, Kurt Angle, Rock, probably Becky and Valhalla again, last tag team title match, and I don't know for that. Steamboat and Gable in a match, maybe. We got an opening spot for one more match. Now, I did realize this. Do I want to do a casket match or not? What we're actually going to do here... Let's think. I think we get plus 20,000 fans. We're going to do the lower risk. Because here's what I could see happening. As we do this and Axiom wins, then we lose Dijak. Granted, if we lose Dijak, we get we get money back because he's in a full-time contract, and Axiom we just won't re-sign. As much as I like Axiom, we just don't have anything for him. So this is crazy. We're gonna do it. Might come back to bite us. I don't think I really taught myself into it. I don't really see anything that negative. I like Dijak has done a lot for us, so that's kind of what I'm slightly worried about. Granted, he might be in a position where we don't have anything for him, so that's a wait and see. Now, what I was also just trying to say, all right, backtracking. I'm backtracking. We're gonna do the backstage brawl this week, the casket match next week if nobody gets injured, which I imagine nobody's gonna get injured, and then this would have been a great rivalry. So I did talk myself into that. So Dijak and Axiom backstage brawl. Dominic and Bate. What is this? Extreme Rules, which is free. LA Knight, Rude, Normal. Is Normal? And Valhalla, Becky Lynch. Submission, which I think we get a... What is the prize for this? A contract reduction, which we will have to use very quickly because the season is almost done. We have this. So it would make a lot of sense to use it. I would say it would make a lot of sense for The Rock, but I just literally was telling y'all The Rock's probably not coming back. I'm trying to build up LA Knight. We're using it for LA Knight. Yeah. Now, he was at 57. Does it cap off at 60? Okay, I'm going to guess that it was all... I don't know what the hell that was. This happens time and time again where I don't freaking read this stuff. We need to use the... Did I already use one of these? I thought I bought two. It only shows one. Well, I'm not using it yet, obviously, so... It is what it is. I already wrote all this stuff down. I'm just trying to freaking time waste. So here we go with this week's episode. Well, yeah, also at some point need to, like, do a logistics improvement as Becky defeats Valhalla this time around. No injuries. Steamboat calls out the right guy this time. That being Chad Gable. LA Knight and Bobby Roode. Robert Roode wins. Okay, so... Makes sense. Why it doesn't do this for the other rosters when they put on way worse matches with way worse stars, I don't know. But it was just a test. The Rock calls out Kurt Angle, almost called him Angel. Tyler Bate loses. There's a great chance, and I don't want it to be, there's a great chance that Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne are done. Because Dunne is mad, Tyler Bate is almost injured and loses all the time. As Dijak wins this time around. And they got a big match for our go-home to Survivor Series. It's Kombucha. This is not interesting, so I'm simulating. I'm glad Gunther got his win back. Y'all know we love Gunther around here. Can I simulate the rest of the show? Yes. I'm just going to simulate it. I ain't really worried about them. Good booking. As we had the best booking all around. 714. It just irks me. We haven't done a charity promo in a while, though. I just realized we haven't done a charity promo in a while. As their world champion was gone. Who, granted, was George Steele. Does George Steele leave? This is a decent contract. But y'all already know how I felt about that. I just gave Rhea that morale boost. At some point, Rhea and Candice will have a match whenever Candice can come back. Okay. I already told y'all the main event this week is going to be Dijak Axiom one last time, this time around. in a casket match. Boom. Ensure your release pop available bruiser. Who is that going to be? Valhalla. What sucks about this is Valhalla stamina is almost all gone. I think I would realistically wait until the pay-per-view for that. Also did not realize that took Seth out for 2 weeks, so I'm glad I did not have anything planned for him this week. Speaking of contracts, we're going to go ahead and do this for Becky. We're going to go ahead and do this tag match. Kurt Angle and Steamboat versus The Rock and Chad Gable. Extremely weird match, but it was requested by some of our stars. Now, we have not seen Michin and Tiffany Stratton in a hot minute. So these two will be competing in an Extreme Rules match. As our opening contest is going to be Finn Balor and Butch in an Extreme Rules match. Call out promo from LA Knight to Bobby Roode. Becky Lynch is going to do a charity promo because we've not done a charity promo in a minute. And I don't really know if it's going to do much for us, but Dominic Mysterio is also going to do a charity promo now. LA Knight has a 5 on the mic, but he has a less stamina. It's not that big of a... Alright, we're just going to leave it how it was. Boom. That doesn't matter. I won't buy that quick. So, there's something else that I'm forgetting. This was Valhalla. I'm giving Valhalla the week off because... So, I'm back up. Becky's got a whole month or 4 weeks left. Up next is going to be Dominic and Finn, which Finn will probably be before the pay-per-view. Whenever Candice comes back, this is when we'll do that. I don't know when that will be yet. And this is going to be tonight. Now, well, you need one more submission match. I also said at some point we'll need to do this, but the thing with doing that at this, if we did it for this episode, it would just be all normal matches, no charity promos and all that crap. Just Tom Wait. I always go through everything that way I don't potentially miss anything. So if I'm being honest, I think we need to trade Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate for a new tag team. Or potentially turn Seth and Dijak into a tag team. That might be plan B. But we will wait and see. So Balor and Dunne, Extreme Rules. Angle and Steamboat versus Rock and Gable. I wish that this didn't have high stamina. What's a low? Any of these low? We're actually going to do Extreme Rules. Screw it. We'll see what happens there. Because doing it in a normal match, I know, is going to ruin it already. Rock and Gable. Extreme Rules. What's crazy is if we just did all Extreme Rules matches, we'd be spending $27,000. But I've talked myself... This is the stupidest thing that This is going to be top 3, because I already did something stupid this episode with Steamboat calling out freaking Pete Dunne and not Gable. But, backtracking. I just told y'all, if I just did all Extreme Rules matches, we'd only be spending $27,000. Or, no. I'm just being stupid. This is what happens when you're tired. And your tummy hurts. $27,000. But we're spending an extra $100,000 just to do this crazy freaking casket match that isn't needed, but because I've talked myself into it, I haven't even wrote it down yet, but I've talked myself into it so much that we could assign that extra person. But it doesn't matter because I ain't changing it. We got 3 Extreme Rules matches and 1 casket match. And here we go, because it's too far now. Well, can't even change it now. Can't change it now. Haha.
1, 2. That's it. It's over. Hit the bell.
As Finn wins. Glad nobody got injured. So we should have one last tag title match at the pay-per-view. That's an interesting match. Good rating. These charity promos never help, but just thought to try it. That sucked. So now we get to this big matchup. Loser leaves as Dijak wins. Sending Axiom packing and Dijak out for 5 weeks. So we'll see what happens with him. This is a pretty interesting card here. This tag team consistently wins. Cora Cut. I thought it said Cobra. Gunta. Rob Van Dam looking to win back a title that he never technically lost. And you have to wait because this is not a freaking title match. As Honky Tonk Man's back from injury and as tag champions with Wade Barrett. So now we go to NXT 2.0. As Sherry ain't never losing that championship. It just bothers me. Like, y'all see how much these shows suck, especially compared to ours. We think and write ours out. Thank you. Thank you, Umaga. This should get a boo. I'm booing it. Boo. Shane used to be on a roster. Obviously not. This is 100% a boo. Boo. Who's the NXT Oh, I forgot their title is vacant. Now it isn't, because Angelo Dawkins is their new champion. It's like, who's defended what title? Poor opening. That sucks. All right. Now we got Survivor Series. Survivor Series. Whoa. I'm going to guess that's from not bringing back George Steele, or I don't know what happened with George Steele for them to get that much money, but not. I keep saying it. Every time I say it, we just end up further back, but it is what it is. All right. I'm fine with that. I don't want to make him any more mad, because I would lowball him, but like 30,000 in the grand scheme of things doesn't matter that much. And it's also for the rest of the season, so I probably should have lowballed him, but a deal's a deal. Kurt. This might happen, it might not. I don't know if you realize this, but we just did this match on the last episode. But it's not happening tonight because tonight's going to be a tag team title match. Rest your male tag champions. Ha ha ha. That's not even that important of a card. Alright. Honolulu, Hawaii. Interesting place for a PLE. This is not as needed as you would think. I'm going to go ahead and get this. Time out. This would help with Candace, right? It would. Or do we just wait it out a week? We're actually going to wait it out a week. And then have Rhea face Candace on the next episode. So Rhea's going to call out Candace. Setting up for the next episode. Sorry that the title's blocking you, Candace. Alright. We might not have any people for charity promos. Now, main event. Do I go crazy and do LA Knight and Bobby Roode? Because they're our hottest rivalry. What's the PLE bonus? A tables match. That's a wet fart. We'll do Steel Cage. I think a Steel Cage is fine. Steel Cage there. Rock, Kurt Angle. Title match. That we're going to have Kurt Angle win, and we'll see what the hell happens with The Rock. I'm just trying to think of. We'll do this in an ambulance match. And I was thinking, you know what? Whoever wins, wins. And then if The Rock wins, we might have a vacant title for WrestleMania or big main event, crown a new champion. But Kurt's had a historic title reign, and I don't really want that to end. So there's going to be that. All right, now tag team title match. Tornado tag. Boom. Whoever wins, wins. I am definitely concerned with all these staminas. Becky, Valhalla. I have no clue what match to put them in. We'll do a Hell in the Cell, I guess. I kind of want this rivalry done with. Steamboat and Gable. Tables. Charity for Seth. We do another charity promo? I think we can. We can. And then we'll do an ad promo here. Everybody that is available is booked. The thing with this is I don't know what the hell to expect next. I very much want this Valhalla Becky Lynch rivalry done though. So a lot of trades might be needed. Also, I forgot we signed Finn for the rest of the season. So, Rock, Kurt Angle, ambulance match for the WCW title. It was almost at a bird. Becky Lynch, Valhalla, Hell in the Cell. Judgment Day, New Catch Republic. Or Dun and Bait. Tornado Tag Title. Steamboat, Gable, Tables. I still, on everything, do not know what a PLE bonus match gives you. And lastly, Bobby Roode, LA Knight. Steel Cage. Even though we have a Hell in a Cell match on the show. That doesn't logically make sense for the Steel Cage to cost more than a Hell in the Cell, but it is what it is. So we got these over here. Don't think we're missing anything. This will be done on the next episode. Thank you, Rock. Our final boss. Finn is competing. It also is like, hey, rest of your male tag champions, and Finn wanted to appear, so it was a danged if you do, danged if you don't situation there. It is what it is. Probably we can't afford any of this. I don't know what the PLE bonus thing gives you, but I ain't gonna learn about it today. I'm alright with all this. As here we go. Survivor Series. Boom. I wonder who wins this match. I was like, whoa, The Rock. Kurt Angle won. Is out for 2 weeks. At least that was almost a 5-star match.
1, 2, ring it.
Becky Lynch wins. This rivalry's not done, but we might be trying to trade Valhalla. If we could trade Valhalla for EO, I think that's the way to go. Please let me be able to trade Valhalla for EO. That would be great. As the Judgment Day win, we need to find new opponent. I almost said apartments. Maybe that too. Opponents for the Judgment Day.
1, 2, that's 3, bell.
Steamboat wins. LA Knight. We need this to be 4.5 or 5 stars. It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. I know. It is what it is. Over here, can RVD become the TV champion again? No. Otis, the big dozer. I just realized that Otis beat Gunther. I wasn't really paying that attention. Honky Tonk Man keeps getting injured, even in normal matches. Sami Zayn, Harley Race. Sami wins. Their rivalry is done. I don't think they've had any matches, just freaking promos. How is Gigi Dolan at 98 stamina? Iron Woman match. A draw. Bull crap. Bro, it just like bothers the hell out of me. These shows suck so much and beat us in the rate. Like, okay, this might be our chance. This might be our chance. I don't even think style-wise that match. What style is Strowman? Because freaking Dawkins is a bruiser. Surprise, surprise. Good. No, it ain't. It really ain't. Umaga. Doesn't win. Classic, a tables match. Come on. Like, I'll never get it. I don't even, you can't even like say, oh, it's because they're in the different buildings and whatnot, because it's like star ratings are the same. Oh my God, buddy. It's gone. I heard rumors that, I saw a tweet, it said, I heard rumors that NXT 2.0 signed the Ultimate Warrior. Did you not watch where he just competed against Shane McMahon? All right, we are 200,000 over ECW. That is good. We're about 50,000 away from NXT. That is good. Small window, though, to surpass them, though. So now, here's where it gets difficult. Where's EO? Is EO gone? Is EO on ECW or NXT? EO is right here. Valhalla, where are you at? Okay, I think we might be able to do this. I don't want to. Here's the thing, is I don't want to propose straight up, because it ends up with damaging trade attempts. Dijak is not making a lot of money apparently, but he does not have anybody left. Do I do Dijak for Sheamus and then do Sheamus and Seth? I'm not that opposed to it. AJ would make. AJ making a lot of money, though. AJ is making a lot of money, though. And is injured for 2 more weeks. Here's the thing with Sheamus. Alright, we're not even really going to worry. Look, Sheamus, I appreciate you, but you probably wouldn't be coming back anytime soon, which sucks. I apologize, but go for AJ. Granted, now we're going to have to throw in. We also kind of are screwing our tag division, but I'm throwing in a lot more money than I should be, I think. We'll see what he says. In real life, this is a terrible trade, but it's a video game. Okay. Let's think this through. Let me just try Valhalla for EO. I'm willing to be generous and give 10,000 up, because I've been trying to trade for EO for the longest time. And she hasn't even been booked here. Alright, let me be stingy and do 6,000. Okay. EO Sky, Becky Lynch. Boom. Love that. Now, over here. The Rock. Dijak. We need some. Oh, I forgot about Robert Bobby Roode. Robert Bobby Roode. We need something for the Judgment Day. We need a new. We need a lot. We need a new tag team. and something. Look, LA Knight's probably moving on to Seth, if we're just being honest. Worst case scenario, Robert Roode can move on to Kurt Angle. That would be plan B. But I kind of want to do AJ and Kurt more. But we need to worry about if there's like a straight up tag team here. Which kinda there isn't. So, what I actually think I'm going to do is trade for Otis and reunite him with Chad Gable. Or try to trade for Otis. Even though I'm trading for Wade Barrett and McIntyre. I almost called him Galloway. That would be a great rivalry for Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. Wade Barrett and Drew McIntyre. But Wade Barrett costs a lot of money. So I think we're just going to go for the Dozer. Otis. Let's see what is said here. Okay. Again, this is now an actually like in real life crazy trade. So I ain't going over this. I'm not going over this. If he says yes, good. If he says no, it is what it is. Okay. I ain't gonna. I know we're right there. I know I lied. I'm only gonna give 2,000 more. If he says no, we're moving on. Okay, boom. We can't. We have to move on. So it is what it is. No. If it was just Pete Dunne, I'd think about it, but I do like the amount of money we're getting there. But Seth, we went through a lot of hoops to keep Seth. I don't feel like giving up 61,000 for the Warrior. So, WrestleMania season. I'm willing to give this money because I especially gave it to his tag partner, so. I do appreciate you, Rock, but. Alright, decrease. That, what the hell? Oh my, that. I don't even want to do that because then we're going to end up getting screwed at the end. This one. Decrease the ticket prices of all arenas by 10%, but increase arena capacity by 40%. Does this mean I have to pay for the capacity? Decrease the ticket price. I think I'm losing money back, but I don't know what the hell that means. I think we get more fans, but less money. I think is what this would mean. This, you could put on these like death-defying matches, and then I would logistically have to do an ambulance match every episode, which is again going to cost money and cost talent. So I think this is a logical one to pick. Now, over here. We're doing Rhea and Candice. GM interference. This is what Rhea asked for this. Our main event. Oh my god, Kurt's hurt. I was going to do Kurt. Alright. I know I got at least one of these. Oh well. I wanted to save it, but bringing Kurt back. Just for safety reasons, we're going to buy this one. I know I shouldn't have, but I did it already. Kurt and Seth. This is the match that I wanted to do initially. What the hell they're fighting for, I don't know, but I'll get one of these. And then what I hope that says okay, it does. It says 2 weeks for Becky. I thought it said 3. You know what? You know what? I'm only doing this because Bobby Roode has more stamina. And I was already signaling this rivalry. This might cost Kurt the world title, but there's a high chance of injury. And I was talking about title for title. And this would give Seth a chance to do it. If Seth loses, guess what? Kurt, you're going to get the opportunity to challenge for the U.S. title. So, we'll see what happens there. Now, okay. Ad. Do I do it? We'll have to do. Here's the thing. We have to do ad promos. Should have been looking at everybody's stamina. Becky's at 12. EO's going to do a call-out promo next week because we don't have the money for the call-out promo this week. So, we're on the road to WrestleMania. The next episode that we do, you kind of already getting a look in advance at what should be taking place. As we're going to end this episode. A lot of fun. We're going to continue to have fun with this series for a while. So, I do appreciate y'all for watching this. I'm just going around, checking everything out again. I need to use these before the end. We're close to that 4 million. We might actually get to the 4 million at the end of this. Thing that sucks is that NXT is probably also going to get there as well. So, we got a lot to look forward to in the next episode. I do appreciate you for watching this and all of them. Hope you watch the rest of my videos. You enjoy your time off or whatever you're doing. You like and subscribe. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next one because I am out for now. Bye-bye.